let's do this. And come here, just let me know when you're here, and I'll go over Darkest Dungeon 3 for you. That's all? No, it's all good, man, because not everyone is here at the same time, and I only talked about it once yesterday, so it's all good. I don't mind. Hum. Well, we got a couple options. You here? Come here. So what I suggest in Darkest Dungeon 3, the team I always take is Hellion in the front, then Houndmaster, then Plague Doctor, and then Vestal. Occasionally I'll take an Occultist team so I can have a different backliner, but as long as you know the map for Darkest Dungeon 3 and you take the shortest distance to the boss, it's a very short dungeon and very easy. Most of the mobs in there don't do a ton of crit. Stress can be a little bit of a problem if you take the team I'm talking about, but your main goal is to take stun chance on your Plague Doctor and have accuracy on your Houndmaster and on your Hellion. And when you get into the cyst fights, all you have to do is make sure you always either stun or kill the stalk. Never leave it up. If you leave the stalk up, it'll teleport you to a randomized place in the dungeon, and then it can be a real pain getting back. So it's pretty easy, honestly. The cyst itself, I don't even think can crit in full light, so you don't have to worry about getting crit by it. You do want to take bandages and antidotes, because there is quite a bit of bleed and blight in there. Probably more blight in there than the other Darkest Dungeons, actually. But yeah, as long as you know the route, you only have to do 5 fights in there and camp pretty regularly. The last little tip I would say is the room or the hallway right before the boss, no matter which direction you come from, you face one of the Templar. And so what I would suggest is save a camp. After you fight the Templar, walk backwards to the previous room, camp for buffs, and then go to the fight so you can be fully recovered. But yeah, it's just all about killing the stalk. As long as you they might be long fights, but as long as you have the accuracy and damage to stun and kill the stalks, you should be completely fine. And it's the easiest of the 4 Darkest Dungeons. It's the easiest, yeah. It's the easiest as long as you know the map. Like, if you don't know the map and you just keep getting lost and teleported, you could do dozens of fights. But if you know the map, yeah, it's the easiest one. Phase 3 worlds, yeah. That's been crazy. So, that's my advice, come here. And that's the team I take. Hellion, because she can Iron Swan the stalks, and a lot of times she can just one-shot the stalks. So on your Hellion, you want damage and accuracy. You want her to be more likely to one-shot the stalks as often as possible. I like Houndmaster in position 2 because if the Hellion doesn't kill the stalk, then you can kill it with the Houndmaster. Or you can just stun with a Plague Doctor. So that's why I get this trinket. I specifically try to get this trinket so that we can take the Plague Doctor and it can double stun, cyst, and stalk for a couple of rounds. How's it going, R-Square? Welcome in. Never switched over to the live stream. Stay on the auto host. Oh, hopefully that's not happening to a lot of other people. How's it going, R-Squared? All right. So we got a couple options here. We only have one more boss left, and it's this one. So we could do this long veteran dungeon in order to unlock the boss. Or I could do this apprentice one. We don't have a stress healer for our apprentice team anymore. So I'd have to grab a 4th. And then we'd have to do that. The good thing about doing that is that it would unlock bonus experience and damage next week. So we could take that damage with us to a new ruins. You have to refresh the stream. Could you see you couldn't see the current chat either, could you? I'm betting. Yeah, no problem, come here. Yeah. You could see the current chat, but not the stream. That's really weird. Weird. Yeah, so we definitely want to go to the ruins. It just depends on if I want to do the long dungeon starting out. 2 quotes, let's see. Suddenly I'm looking at the artwork of like super burly naked gay guys and I was like, so that's what that means. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. Next quote. Why is it that we always have nude cooks? I'm really not sure which of these I want to do. Jumped ahead of me on the Nocupine. How'd you fare on that one with a helicopter? Are you playing on normal also, or are you doing easy? Just out of curiosity. I mean, you know me, I don't care which one, but you know what? I think I'm gonna do that apprentice dungeon. I think I will. which means I need to get rid of a level 3. Or trade them out, I suppose. Trade them out. Should I trade out Rusty? I'm not really using... Rusty is Reynold. Oh, everyone was fun. Yeah, it's crazy. That was left-handed. That was left-handed. How you doing, Ken? Welcome in. Alright. I think we're going to trade Rusty out, and we're going to do that for the buff. Alright, let's do this. Rusty, you're going to become this new Crusader. Get your pocket sand ready, Rusty. Okay. Out with the old Rusty. And in with the new.
Suffer not the lame horse.
Lame horse.
Nor the broken man.
Bunch of new emote slots. Any plans? They gave some for tier 2 and tier 3. But I don't think they gave any more tier 1. You know what? Screw it. I'll check really quick before we start. We're already late tonight anyway. Surely this isn't bothering anyone. Let's see. I'm checking. So I didn't get anything about anything other than tier 2, tier 3. Yeah, there's new tier 2 and tier 3 emotes. So I will be getting those. But yeah, no additional tier 1. So we have 4 additional tier 2 and 4 additional tier 3. Start pouring there. Better than the heat, right? All right, let's go. Let's go. You're like, ha ha, what? No, it's heat and rain. Humidity's about to skyrocket. Let's see. It was always crazy in Arizona when we would have monsoons come through, and then like it would be nice for a little bit. You go out and it was kind of coolish rain, and then the monsoon would go away, it would like pour, and then after the monsoon went away, it would be just god awful because it'd be 120 degrees plus humidity. Sauna now, yeah. All right, let's go. We're taking Hell's Hairpin and Moon Ring, Dark Bracer, Sharpening Sheath, Healing Trinkets, and you know what? I might take the Stress Heal here. Screw it. Screw it. What's up? No, because she didn't say she wanted me to. Why? Did she say something about it? Yeah. She changed. Yeah. No, she decided not to because she wouldn't have a way to get to that spot. No. All right. All that's good. Orchestra with the 4 ranged moves. We're going to do Holy Lance for sure. How many weeks in are you, and how many bosses left? We have 1 veteran boss in. I think we're on week 46 or 48. 1 veteran boss left. All champion bosses in the darkest dungeons. We should be fine. Well, and it's bad enough there. Heat waves. Is over in the UK? Roll without AC. I have no idea what you're praying for a cloud right now. Hey, Mike, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. Anything we want to get rid of before I get started here? There's a cat up here. Hey, you leave my tea alone, cat. That's not cat tea. Slow draw doesn't really matter. Obsessed with cleanliness, that might screw us over. It's in force interaction quirk. Could be bad sometimes. It's not really a big deal though. That might be the best thing for us to get away. You know, one thing I've realized from this playthrough is that maybe the bank... It's nice to have the bank because you don't have to worry about gold quite as much, and you can... maybe the bank isn't as good. Of course, if we have the... if you have districts turned on, the bank allows you to take more heirlooms home, basically. So, how many times am I going to say basically? So, rakes might be the other one we get rid of something on. Yeah, all right, we'll do this. Mania, fucking hard noggin. That's expensive. That's expensive. All right, rakes, what are you getting rid of on you? Cophobe, that's fine. Tet has a disease. The worries. Oh, I forgot about that. Let's get rid of the worries on Tet. See a doctor, get rid of it. Hope to come to the US once in your life. Hopefully get that opportunity. Okay, let's get in. Finally. Late start tonight. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camping. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, and camping. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, and camping. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, let's go. Taking all the food. Stack shovels. 3 holy waters, 3 keys. That should be enough. Should be in pretty good shape. So food, shovels, some curio interaction. Let's go. Did you take all the achievements of the game, Starry One? I've never really looked into achievement. I don't really care too much about achievements. I don't know why.
Can the defiled
So no, I don't think I have all the achievements. I've never really looked at it though.
Can the fallen find rest?
So we'll make our own achievements. I might should just go through and get it sometime. Get them. We're gonna stun the Arbalist if we can, because he's basically a stress caster. No, go away, cat. Down. So another response from Logitech. Freaking Logitech. Yeah, the response times for everything right now are insane. Cat wants tea, I know.
Press this advantage.
He's not good for you, cat. How you doing, Yig? Welcome in. It's nice to be back in an apprentice dungeon. Feels good. Feels good.
Their formation is
Probably need to stress the old Dark Crusader anytime there's no stress casters left up. Pistachio McFlurry. Enough reason to go to Italy.
Push on to the task.
It's interesting how different McDonald's are, not just in different countries, but in different locations within the United States. So I was used to, when I would go get breakfast in high school at McDonald's sometimes, I would always get biscuits and gravy. I just thought that was a thing that they had at any McDonald's. And so then for our junior-senior trip, when we went to New York City, we went to McDonald's on Broadway, somewhere around there. And it was really fancy for McDonald's. There was someone in the front that was opening the door for you. And then after anyone touched the payphone or the door or anything, he would clean it immediately. He had white gloves on. And I went in there and I was like, yeah, I'll get 2 biscuits and gravy. And they were like, biscuits and gravy? We don't have biscuits and gravy. This is McDonald's. And I was like, oh, yeah, I know. But that's what I always get. And then when we lived in Arizona, there's no normal McChicken in Arizona McDonald's. The McChickens are spicy McChickens only. They don't have the normal one. And the patties are completely red from the pepper. Anyway, there's like these small regional differences with McDonald's, even within the United States. And then I've watched shows about how different they are in other countries, you know? McDonald's, yeah. You're an Italian guy? They don't have it in California either. Biscuit gravy. Yeah, sir, this is a McDonald's. We don't have gravy here. It's like, where I'm from, we do. Apparently new tradition, witness me. Oh, you didn't die this time. It was so good yesterday. Let's go, misfortune. Singapore and Korea is so much better. US. That's right, Silas. Your opinion is correct. How's it going, my Solus? I meant to ask you that when I saw you come in, but I didn't. Vid. I'll point of McDonald's, cheap food. Why are you charging $2.50 for McChicken? What? Where is a McChicken $2.50? Where are you at, Vid? McLutefisk? Oh God. Here, it's bad there. Poutine, they don't serve gravy. Seattle? Chicken's $2.50 in Seattle. Chickens here are $1. But chicken's $5 to $6 where you are, Riggs. What? It's only $1 here. It's ridiculous. Regional pricing. Yeah, $1 R squared is too. Highway robbery. That's right. Biscuits and gravy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's what happens when I risk not really bringing a good stress healer, but yeah, I can't. Fries drink. That's crazy, man. You can get a large soda, a McChicken, and a small fry for $3 here. I don't know what's happening where you are, Riggs. I just don't know. Just be able to get buffalo McChicken sandwiches. I don't know. The dungeon is dark, but so is our attitude. What? My attitude's not dark. How's it going, Icon?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Punching back.
All.
People are talking about regarding Twitch streamers today. Current events are. We know General Andrews, right? I mean, you know him from my host at the very least. Oh, that sucks. Suddenly you really want to make chicken. Should be okay for chips. Living on the stereotype. Try the rifle air mod? No. I've not played Darkest Dungeon over a year until this run, so. Nope, haven't tried any new mods since last time. Well, this was the risk I took. I knew it could happen, but
Obliterated.
That's still expensive, Rix, compared to here. Oh, she didn't get afflicted. Watch your channel. I didn't follow. Did we have come full circle back to the dungeon? There he is. If you want, you can go look at his story. Pineapple. I talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the stream, the beginning of yesterday. You can always look at the beginning of the VOD from Snyder yesterday if you wanted. Yesterday's would probably be better. Like I said, if you want, explain a little bit. That's cheap. I know, it's crazy where you are, man. That's cheap. Probably throw down most of this, but oh well. Don't need it. Takes things a little more seriously. Basically, plays like an antiquarian for heirlooms to cash. Gotcha. Yeah, there's been a lot of mods come out since the last time I played. I'm not sure if I'm going to play with any of them before we wrap things up. Don't know. Haven't decided yet. Last time we did a full modded run, it was easy, but it wasn't very popular. Camera. You see Whopper. A whooper. Reared on tales of his family's former glory, the heir sought to reclaim it, miscalculated the true extent of the nightmare that awaited and educated for a life of indolence. Almost burped on you. He is ill-equipped for adventure in both mind and body. Racked with guilt and emboldened by wine, the heir resolves to share the burden of this arduous quest. I'm actually in a camp. Just we didn't get scout.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight. An uneasy companion.
Heck is a mater? Why, that's a southern tomato. It's like a tater, only not. All right, we're gonna get rid of stress here. Mostly. That might be all I do, actually. Let's get some unparalleled finesse and some crit going. And I might end up regretting not preventing night team ambush, but potato. Oh, night team ambush. Tomato. Rings all made from restaurant. Guess the price, then guess the price compared to a Big Mac meal. Your price was $14, and the Big Mac meal for you is $17. I don't know. Your prices are so crazy there, man.
Confidence
nice crit.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
People will think that's on. How is based on the West, country in the UK? Your people. So you can potato with the best of them. Ah, a real life Samwise game. Picture him as a hobbit. Oh, I didn't want you to kill him. Come on, Aztec. Easy there. I didn't want you to kill him yet. Trying to recover. So how close was Irix? Thanks, Sid. I can't open it on stream though. See your
Finding the
feet.
stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried
Very
home.
large onions. Oh, so I basically got the Big Mac. You've told me the Big Mac price before where you are, which is just crazy to me. Yeah. That's how I got that one right. That's crazy, man. You know all the fights? Oh, now we can't Iron Swan. That sucks. Tenigala, at least they didn't hit our Vestal with it.
A powerful blow.
Joke's on you. We can still do big damage to that Iron Swan because we're hopped up on camping juice. And we got some stress healing after this if we need it. Can't we juice? Switch. Ooh, Phelan. The big crits. Huge
Inspiration
crits.
and improvement.
I haven't been to Arby's in a long time. I like Arby's, but my wife hates it. So I've not been in a long time for some reason. So is this there? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Curly fries is the way to go, man. There's something about when you twist a potato that makes it more delicious. Good America, what should you try that is truly American? The thing about America in general, obviously, is it's a hodgepodge of all kinds of different other countries and cultures and whatnot. And there's definitely been things that have been kind of made its own or evolved in its own. So there's a lot of different cuisine, but if you come to America and do like a road trip sort of thing, I would very much say, other than like America's specific restaurants, that you should try the different mainstay barbecue types. They're so different, and places get so like worked up over it, like our barbecue is the best. Texas, no. Memphis, no. North Carolina, you know, there's all that. Yeah, that's probably the big one, the different types of barbecue around the country, I would say, if you're looking for something American. North Carolina's best. Yeah, see, there you go. Our opinion is better than your opinion. It's better than anything American, yeah. I agree. North Carolina's the best, of course. St. Louis. Bite your tongue, sir. That's what I suggest, Inspector. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not having a torch anyway. I'm going to America for science conference. Plan to stick around for a little while. What's a little while? And do you know which state or city conference is already? I assume you do. North Carolina, best Carolina. How are you disagree with my opinion?
Impressive.
Cat smoked ribs are the best. Pizza, if you go to one of the big barbecue places, try them. Yeah, yeah. regional specialties. Because the United States is such a big friggin' place. It's like 50 countries, you know? There's so many similar things with the states as a whole, as a unit, but also it's very regionally different. Math! Think of the 1,500 bits. I wasn't expecting that. All this food talk is making you hungry. May have to go cook something. Math, think of the 1,500 bits. It's a lot of bits. Much love to Math for the support. It's very much appreciated. Thank you, Math. You shared 25 emotes in the chat, too. Hey, Bacon. Welcome in. How's it going, Bacon? Amish food is good. And there's a quote somewhere on the bot about Amish food. So it's kind of crazy. There's a farmer's market nearby, like really close. I could walk to it. And there's always a lot of Amish people there selling stuff. And their stuff is so expensive. And I'm thinking, what do you need? Like little Amish girl, this 10-year-old Amish girl is selling like jalapeno bread, like a little loaf of jalapeno bread for like $20. I'm like, what do you need this $20 for, little Amish girl? Why do you need it? You're living out on the prairie, you know, churning butter. You don't have any electricity bills. Why are you charging me $20 for a half loaf of bread? What is good? Drooling emotes. Go home, little Amish girl. Yeah, that quote might not age well. What do you need this $20 for, a little Amish girl? It's true though, man. I don't know. It's some good stuff though. It's good stuff. Might have to take out a loan in order to buy the whole loaf, but it's tasty. All right, so we can use holy water to get rid of a negative quirk. Probably just get rid of Nervous because it's guaranteed. So there for about 7 hours straight. Your boss said, you look annoyed. Is everything okay? Had to try so hard not to lose on somebody. Manual labor. Putting an egg in the center, pan fried in butter. Oh yeah. Egg in a hole. Hot dog, San Antonio, Texas barbecue food it is. Eggs in a basket, eggs in a hole. Yeah. Egg in a hat, get the bread, circle, put it on top. Gotcha. Toad in a hole, yep. Heard all these names for it. Bird's nest, I don't know that I heard that one though. Egg in a basket. Toad in a hole, involve sausage. Hate where we are. Oh, sweet talk. Math, that's how the channel. Like, I don't know what it is, but since the inception of this channel, I swear, like 50% of the talk, maybe more, is food related. So it turns out when people, when it's against the rule to talk about politics and religion and, you know, vulgar things, turns out about 80% of what you talk about is food. Eggs, it's worth eating. Robin's egg? Well, I don't know.
Be gone, fiend.
Castle.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious
nuggets for your husband. I made chili today. Chili. It was good. I will have leftover chili after the stream. And I shall rejoice. Quest location. I should have peeked in there when we came back through, but I first time. Tony Robbins eggs. Eat chickens. It's evil. Shuffle fixed the crids. Yep. Diabetes in a glass? Oh, yeah. So the sweet tea. So good, though. So good. Put your food in the oven. She's probably going to kill that one with breakthrough. So. That's here the overconfidence kills slowly. No, it's usually fast and hilarious. Quickly and unexpectedly. How's it going, by the way, Runouts? Read your messages, but I didn't say, hey. How's it going? You know what? I'm going to risk stress healing here. Even though the Arbalest is up. How's it going, Murray? Welcome back. Crit by a bone rabble. That always feels so bad. It's like his crit chance is so low that it feels it should never happen. It's not 0 though, so it's definitely going to happen eventually. It effectively lowers dodge chance because enemies have more accuracy. So even though it doesn't lower your dodge number, it increases the enemy's accuracy, which effectively does the same thing.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Come on screen. Which item is it? I'll show it to you. Oh man. Just remembering last night that dungeon that we had, that cove, the long cove. The moon ring. So the moon ring is a trinket that works in low light. 15% additional damage and 10 accuracy if your torch is below 25, but you get 10% stress for the trade-off. It's pretty decent. We only found one. We have not found any moon cloaks. Not a single one. Which is always in this challenge. Yeah, always aside from in Darkest Dungeon 4, which counts as radiant light no matter what. Now you want biscuits and gravy? Everyone in the chat's getting ready to make some like extra food. I know I just had dinner, but all this talk has made me want 2 helpings of biscuits and gravy and maybe 3 glasses of southern iced tea. Not that good. Were you gonna say crazy? Masochistic? Good thing beer is food. Yeah, you're just drinking bread. Gee, yeah, just some rotten bread. Okay, with a nice breeze, lower this feels like from 178 in minutes. Oh, that's gotta be nice. You're gonna be out there like Shawshank Redemption. Like Andy. We're gonna keep going. That requires a brand new game start. Yeah, you were saying that you were too far ahead to do that content. How far in were you on your second playthrough? Is it a big deal? You're just out there, the porch, the rain's cold. The sun's too hot, the rain's too cold. My chicken nuggets aren't tender enough. No, I know what you mean.
The blood quickens.
Hold up there, mister.
Back to the pit.
Chicken nuggets. Hey, Oswald's the one making chicken nuggets. That one's on him. You play through, you thought you did, you were drunk and never made it past character creation. No Sharpie beards were made.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Are the trinkets you need for Heart of Darkness? I mean, I'm not really concerned about the heart fight because we're not doing Deathless on the heart this time, so it shouldn't really be a big deal. So yeah, we already have trinkets that are fine for the heart. Like, I could, if we had it unlocked now, I could just go do it with the what we have. Yeah, 500 night and raid. I might be behind night actually. Unfortunately, I think I am for that night that I didn't have internet.
A handsome reward.
So I think I might be a day behind on it now. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. I'll have to see.
This day belongs to the light.
Your first playthrough took 130 hours. Died a lot. It's a good run. Good run. First round of the night. Night Owl. Tetanus. Ugh. Night Owl's good, though. Clotter is very good. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment below. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking this button. It helps out a ton. And after all of that, be sure to check out the next video right up here. Of course, as always, thank you guys for watching.